Good morning, Turlock High School. Please stand and remove a hat if you happen to be wearing one, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bulldogs. Happy Monday. Short list. We only have two things. The first is PE students. Please do not report directly to your roll call for gym, and that ASB elections will be postponed. So stay tuned for ASB elections. Mr. Onaveros?
Good morning, Turlock High School. Obviously, we are living something we haven't lived through before, so we are here to try to help calm a little bit of anxiety, not just for students, but for hopefully some teachers as well. So I know we have some questions that we're going to be asked. We're going to try to answer the questions, and then I'll probably talk a little bit in general on some other things.
So we just have some questions that we feel like maybe the students feel like they just want to know because maybe they're just a little uneasy about what's going to happen during our break. So one of the questions is, will students have to make up all the days that we're going to be gone? That is the question that we have.
Okay, so the time that you're gone is actually being counted as school days. So the school closure is happening to distance ourselves to kind of help our, chances of catching any type of coronavirus. So the school days are counting, and this is why teachers are starting to give you an idea of what you'll be doing during those days.
So if these school days are counted, this student asked, what will we be expected to do during this time off?
Perfect. And so teachers obviously just learned this information over the weekend, just pretty much as you have and I have. So all your teachers are kind of starting to plan with their team and themselves on how that's going to look. So it could look for one teacher where they're going to assign you a textbook assignment. You're going to read it. You're going to answer some questions. It could be a different teacher is going to do it all on Google Classroom. It all remains to be seen. Teachers are planning and starting to disperse that. We have actually faculty meeting today after school, and we're going to talk a bit more of those expectations.
Yeah, so I know that you guys sent out emails and have sent out reminders to all like the parents on when students will be able to come back, but some students still don't know. So when will we be returning to Turlock High?
Okay, so what we've done here as a district is we've kind of bridged it into our spring break, which means that we will return on April 19th. But now we're going to say if everything goes well, that's really what's going to happen. If things change and escalate, then you'll obviously be listening to more information to come. So we'll pray to see everybody back here on April 19th.
So sounds good, but how? In the meantime, students are wondering how they're going to communicate with their teacher.
So most of your teachers hopefully have already set up your Google Classroom type of platforms. If not, they're collecting and have your emails, and so that's going to be the biggest way to communicate with your teachers. And of course, a phone call will still be allowed, of course, and so exchanging of phone numbers is another possibility.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so also we know that a lot of like students are panicking because they hear from other schools how they're shutting down their sports and other activities, and a lot of our kids think that our prom's going to be shut down. So as of right now, is our prom shut down?
Well, so before I answer prom, let me just go to all the other activities. So we have quite a long list already of items that have either been canceled or postponed. Some of the bigger items that we're hoping to kind of postpone and still be able to do are, for example, our spring play. Now, those are our best intentions. We, again, don't know what happens with the fluidity of the health world that's telling us what to do and what not to do based on the people that are being affected by the virus. So regarding the prom, at this point, we've made no decisions on prom. The good thing about prom, of course, we did have one that was scheduled later in April. And at minimum, we need a little bit of more time to wait. Maybe the next couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, will let us know. And then we have to look at, okay, what about the planning of it? So at minimum, we look at time and planning, and can we postpone even that? Because we know how special of event that is for a lot of people.
So that goes for the same for the graduating seniors. At the end of the year, it's a large event. Stands are packed to the brim on both sides. Is that just gonna be the same? It'll be as of by ear and.
Absolutely. At this point, no decision is going to be made on that. We're going to wait and let time help us make those decisions.
All right, I guess we just got one more fan question. So, what will you be doing on our time off, Mr. Entreveros?
Well, I'll still be in my office. My administrative team will be in our office. The majority of our teachers will still be in their classrooms because they'll be working, of course, remotely to work with you. So it'll be kind of a bizarre feeling, a school without kids in the classroom, but we'll all still be here working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
So I don't get to sleep in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Sounds
Well,
good.
so those are the general things that are happening. Guys, we just ask, that you remember that the reason this is all happening is because not just the state of California, but the entire nation is asking that we keep our distance, the social distancing from each other. And that means don't go out when you're told to stay home. So keep that in mind. That's for your safety.
Sounds good.
All right.
Over and out, Bulldogs. Have
Thank
a
you,
wonderful
guys.
Monday.